chasing after him. The main character thought, "It feels like I'm slowly being cornered as her sparkling gaze locks onto me." His friend said, "An earnest girl like that, you should respond to her. You don't have a girlfriend right now anyways." He said, "I knew her since she was in elementary school, you know? Be honest, what do you think of her? Not like you hate her, right?" His friends asked him this question. The main character said honestly, "Well, she is a bit childish, straightforward, and has starry eyes, but she is also very strong-willed. She is a lovely girl, but I would like her to find happiness with a more suitable person, and not with an old man like me." We observed how, hearing these words, his friends teared up, crying, "Like this, the only man that could make her happy is you." The main character was a bit surprised, thinking to himself, "Did I say anything gross?" We observed how they normally act in front of other people. She acts austere, and the main character is also always calm and aloof. But when they see each other and are in front of each other, she is love-struck, her eyes glowing with sparkle, and the main character is always flustered, watching her blushy face in front of his eyes. Truly, a match made in heaven. We observe their height. The main character is 185 centimeters, while she is 192 centimeters. Even though normal kids that met both of them said, "You are huge," police officers that are taller than the vending machines. We observed how the girl came in, asking for the main character with some papers in her hands, and watched the main character snoozing off on his break, with his eyes closed and his hand resting on his face. Watching him like this, she was absolutely in a fidget, speechless. As her eyes sparkled, the observer said, "Oni-I-san," blushingly. She remembered when she was a kid, she always used to call the main character Oni-I-san. It was 10 years ago. She thought to herself, blushing, "I am 20 now. What am I doing? I just wanted to try calling him again like that." The main character mumbled something as he was lost in sleep, saying, "Ah, it's Suchan." Half asleep and drowsy, he took the name of the girl like that. He soon realized that he had messed up, sweating, as this was what he used to call the girl every time they met when she was a little smaller. We observed her coming closer to the main character, blushing and trembling all over. The main character said to her, "Officer Hayasaka, sorry, that was an accident." It looked like she wasn't going to hear any excuses now. If you want to know more and watch such quality recaps, please consider subscribing and leave any recommendations in the comments down below. Thank you.
It looks like some ladies are saying our middle-aged main character, oh my, is noticing how the local police officer is looking sexy today. Well, it seems in their eyes he's blushing, while he gets a death stare from the small girl who has turned into a giant, staring into the soul of the main character. Miley is confused. Well, he hears a voice that goes, "Check out that cop. She's huge, but isn't she cute? She's kind of cute. Seriously, get her number." Her melons are quite huge too. She's so hot. It looks like there are simps simping over her as well. So, our main character slides over toward her, covering her, thinking to himself, "Let's hide her." This is the casual defense. He's so close, she thinks to herself as she blushes. Anyway, it looks like they've ended up in a kind of messy position. How do we end up on the floor, blushing, with both our eyes meeting? As we observe their eyes, even closer to each other, he says, Haya, Saki-san." She gets up, fixes her clothes, and says with a blushing tone, "I'm sorry for pinning you down. You were just so cute up close that I couldn't help but stare." How cute. Oh my, we see him saying, "No, it was my fault for being the one who fell." She blushes and says, "If you'll excuse me," as she leaves. The main character, trying to get his dress off, catches her staring or peeking through the door. We see him blushing, saying, "That's bad for my heart. I shouldn't think of it." It looks like she's got him in a position she always wanted, to help him. He begs with a blush on his face, "Officer Hayasaka, can you please put me down?" She's proud of her actions, saying, "Chief Ito, a 10-year ongoing, 10-year age difference, huge love. I don't think there's anything bad